All right, sneaker fam, happy release day Saturday. I already know the answer to this question, but I figured I'll go in and find out whether or not these threes are sitting. But I also want to do some recon on something that's dropping out Wednesday, so I guess we'll find out when we get there. Let's head on into the mall. All right, sneaker fam, so we are in the mall. I'm thinking about trying out the dual screen feature just to see what that's like, but we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm just worried that it'll mess things up, but I might give it a try. So let's head into JD Sports. All right, JD Sports. We're doing the dual capture. I want to catch myself as we look at these, see what you guys think. So right off the rip, we've got the KD Texas joints going on. Now some of the videos I've seen show those have been out for a little while. Ooh, these are kind of sick. The music is loud, so I don't try and be quick in here, I think. But those are nice. Ooh, $100, $100 and then $20 off. That wouldn't be bad. Like those. I'm trying to avoid some of these speakers, man. So I keep hearing that these are super comfy, but 180 I guess isn't too bad. See what else. I'm not a huge fan of On Clouds. I have a pair of Hokas, but I'm not a huge fan. Really intrigued. We've seen these quite a few times over here. And obviously Vomeros. I actually really like this. These P6000s are kind of nice. So let's see. I know I've seen some basketball shoes on sale. Some Adidas. You know, I actually really wouldn't be mad at this. Ooh, and this leather is actually really good quality. You know, for $100 for a pair of Sambas, man, you really can't beat it. $80 on sale for the Campus double zeros or something like that, right? 2000s. So whatever. I mean, same thing. $45 for some Reeboks, man. If you need some cheap shoes, it's all right here. $50. I know that these low-profile shoes are huge on social media right now. $50 for some indoor Nike soccer shoes is not a bad deal. This is actually something I'm interested in. I'm not this colorway, but $65 for some AE1 lows. Whose are these? I can't think of who those are. Those are nice. $80 on sale already. The AE2s on out already. I'm intrigued by this one. I see online that they don't have any 11.5s or 12s, but that would be an option. I don't like this at all, but I mean, you guys like it, you do you. The Sabrinas, Garen has a pair that he's been playing hoops in. He really loves them. The KDs, that Slim Reaper pair was super duper sick. If you want some Diamond Turfs, there's a pair right here. Here's a green pair. I actually wouldn't mind these. I've got a flannel that those would hit hard with. 115. I just saw somebody on a Facebook sneaker group I'm in got these for $60. You cannot beat that. That is a great deal. This pair right here is something I'm super duper interested in. Obviously, as you guys know, I would prefer this colorway. These things look crazy. Climacools, 140, the Adidas Climacools. And like we said, sitting right here. This isn't a bad colorway, if I'm being honest with you guys. Obviously, you know I love my olives. I love killing the green and browns lately. Where did these come from? Some Jordan 9 boots. But, you know, if these goes on sale, ooh, Nike Air on the back too. These go on sale, I would definitely be interested. Here is the 5s, full 3M reflective. That's not, I don't like that. But, you know, if you like pink, I mean, I would probably wear them, but the 3M is gonna crease real bad. Still got some more shattered backboards in the house. I just wore these just the other day. Absolutely love them. Got all the lows over here, a bunch of the non-OGs. I would be tempted if this was an OG low. I would be interested. I would probably 100% cop. Dunks. This is a great fall colorway right here too. You know, if you don't want Timbs and you don't want to spend that kind of price tag, $115 for basically like the wheat Air Force Ones. This is not a bad fall colorway either. I'm not a fan of that, but I mean these are kind of sick too. I'm not actually really not mad at these. There is a woman's shoe that I want to check out here real quick. Dunk Nation, man. As always, this is an interesting pair. This almost looks like some sort of denim. Yeah, that looks like it's a denim collab. But those are sick. There is a pair of women's that I'm really interested in. I want to see these Jordan 1 highs in the women's. This isn't kind of a bad fall colorway. These are the Court Legacies. I mean, people aren't going to care about that one, but let's see if I can get to. Do they have the Jordan 1 greens? See if I can find the women's, because I have seen that some of these colors, you know what, I guess I'm not seeing them anywhere. Oh, I passed them up, that's why. This pair right here. Wow. These actually look really, really nice, you guys. I'm not a huge fan of that, but if they came in extended sizes, I might cop. But that's it for here. Let's go Foot Locker and see if we can find anything. But that Foot Locker's kind of been falling off lately. So let me know how the dual capture feature works for you guys. You know what? Let's just do no cuts, no edits. Let's walk down, because I want to do a little walk and talk anyways, man. I want to talk to you guys about the 75 hard and how that's going. So started a week ago today. Today's Saturday. So I guess technically when you're breaking it down, it's day 8. I've been on 75 hard. Last Saturday, I know it's not a weight loss challenge and that's not the point of it, but you know, started Saturday of last week at 230.6 pounds. And today I jumped on the scale this morning and I weighed 226 pounds even. So 4.6 pounds down. It's really going well, going strong. You know, the urge to want to eat some sort of desserts, ice cream, candy, junk like that is very difficult. However, that is not on my program, and really just been buckling down, doing what I need to do. But we'll pick up the conversation here in a second. Foot Locker, let's see what we got. Anything interesting? You know, just like we said before, these go on sale. I will not be mad at pulling the trigger on these. I have the Olive 5s. Let's start over here. Oh, let's break down the outfit. Super just lazy today. Air Max 1s, joggers, and a Nike shirt. I did get up early this morning. I was trying to get up early this morning. Ooh, I'm not mad at this colorway. Do a little bourbon hunting this morning. The store by me didn't even get anything, so it was kind of a waste. New Balance 1000s. Not mad at that colorway. I like this colorway better, but not mad at those. The La France. I don't know who's wearing those. I've never seen anybody wear those. These things look hideous. Another one, like we talked about, the indoor Nike shoes, the Puma Speed Cat, huge on TikTok and social media. Not that I would know. I hear from other sneaker YouTubers. I am not on TikTok. Not interested. But Dunk Nation in the house. Ooh, I'm really not mad at this colorway right here. Red, white, and blue. Pretty sick. If I were to buy a LeBron, not saying that I ever would, but if I would, it would probably be this one. I like the blend of the LeBron and the Diamond Turf, and I would try and hoop in that. But I am crazy. Nike Shocks, garbage, in my opinion. These are pretty nice from what I can see. Like I said, the P6000's right there. I think that's pretty much going to be it. Listen, man, I do like patent leather on my 11s, but why would you want a full patent leather Tim? There's the wheat colorway. Here is an all black colorway. That does not make any sense to me. I wouldn't do it, couldn't do it, refused to do it. $99. I'm tempted. I am very tempted. The new LeBrons, I'm not a fan. I heard that these are supposed to be pretty comfy. Lots of Zoom X. Actually not mad at this colorway. The Jaw 3s, AE1 or AE2s, AE1s, $79. Second colorway of the AE2s. That's not a bad colorway. I'm not mad at that. More mellows. Who are these? Are these? I'm not sure who those are. Are these Kyrie's? Yeah, these have to be Kyrie's. That's a Kyrie. Actually, not really mad at that. I mean, I'm not a fan of the dangly stuff like that, but kids area. Got some stuff on sale. Not mad. It's a Cities. Got some Cities. 10.5 is the largest. I was kind of surprised Nike and Jordan Brand didn't do more with these. There was kind of a little bit of a push. Ooh. $69 for these AE1s, but they do have a 12, and I need 11.5 to hoop in. The 12 is just a little too big. Let's see what else they got going on. Oh, I was told that a lot of people didn't think that these were going to go on sale, but this is probably a little more of an out there colorway. $119 for the Evo SLs. I like this colorway. Ooh, and this colorway is on sale too. This is my colorway. You know, I wouldn't be mad at this colorway though. I do wear some blue. Man, here's another one. Jeez, man, they're tempting me. They're tempting me to try and spend some money today, aren't they? All right, let's head on to Snipes. Let's keep the conversation going. I am just going to go and go. Got nothing else to do. No cuts, no edits. This will be interesting because if this is how I can go about making videos, not mad at it. Snipes may be a little more difficult. We'll probably hit up Champs because if Foot Locker has some of those things on sale, then Champs may have some on sale. So I'd be interested to see what's going on. But anyways, I'm back to the 75 hard. You know, just trying to get my stuff knocked out as early as possible. every day. Obviously, the second workout that has to be 3 hours apart isn't that easy to do. So that's usually an evening thing. But um, Monday, Wednesdays, and some Thursdays is when I train jiu-jitsu. So that's easy to get that workout in. Um, there are opportunities where, go for a walk early Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings before work when we don't hoop at work. So Fridays might be a little interesting. Tuesday is the very difficult day. Tuesdays and Thursdays are difficult days because all of the kids are over Tuesdays, and Thursdays are the day we do our grocery shopping. So that does make things a little difficult, but not impossible. So I should go looking for wifey at some of her known hot spots. But just trying to get that stuff knocked out and get it out of the way super duper fast is great ways to just go about doing it, especially the reading. The reading can be difficult. Also, at the same time, though, reading after you turn your TV and stuff off makes it nice to get that blue light out of your face, out of your eyes, and help you go to sleep a little earlier and easier. But as you can see, some of the heat stuff. Let's see what Snipes has got going on. What's going on, man? How you doing? Where did you guys get the 9s in?
It's been like 2 weeks.
Nice. It's that time of year, All right, so the 9s are a couple weeks old. That is tempting if you're looking for a boot. Oh, this chocolate colorway isn't bad. Here's the denim one that we saw earlier. Here's a camo version-ish of it. These ones are tempting too. I really like these. Obviously, you got the difference. These are on sale $79. See, we saw those earlier at somewhere else, a little more expensive. Great shoe right there. Crazy colors. Another Bo Jackson. This is the one I was thinking about doing a video on. All of the shoes you should go pick up for the cheap, and that is on one of them. Some cave stones. Crazy. Not really seeing anything else. Everything we've already seen. The mid shatter backboards highs. UNC reimagined. Let's go see what. Oh, so this is also another one. If this one was on sale, I'd be intrigued, but it's not. Let's go take a quick little look at Champs. See what they've got going on. We don't usually go in there, but if Foot Locker has those KDs or AE ones on sale, I'm wondering if Champs might have some different ones that are on sale too. And obviously, they're going to be trying to push those out.
How we doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. You did really well. So.
More of the New Balances. New Balances are always nice. See those 1000s that we saw at Foot Locker. Another sale right here. See, this is why you should check them out. Like, I wouldn't wear that colorway. I almost thought that those were on sale. $119 for those. $59 for the AE1 lows, and that's a killer colorway, in my opinion. So $59. Are they gonna make me buy a pair? Maybe. So, oh, J's are over the. Whoa, hold on. So Mellow 4s, hard pass on that colorway is hideous. I'm actually not mad at these Timberlands. It's kind of, I was looking for something similar to that the other day. But look at what we have here. Some Black Tongue Fire Reds. Got the camo 3s, or olive 3s, camo 3s. The 25th anniversaries, right? Is that what that is? 25th anniversary. Again, see the fits. The Jordan Real Tree Camo collab, pretty sick. And then just some of the generic Jordans over here. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do more with these ones. But hey, it is what it is. All right, so I think we're gonna call it here, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. How did the dual record go? Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? I thought it was pretty cool. I can see myself, and you guys can see my actual reaction when we see things. So let me know. I will check you guys later. There's not a whole lot going on other than that. Surprised. Some nice stuff. Tempting. AE1s for $60 is super tempting. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Got some more videos planned. Got some ideas in my head about what I want to talk about. Some huge news in the NBA. Some more sneaker theft news. And some crazy stuff that's going on. So I'd like to catch you guys up on that. And got some shoes coming. Unfortunately not my size. So we're hoping for a size swap or a hit on sneakers later in the week. But I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that bell so you can get a notification every time I do drop a new video, and comment down below what's your thoughts on the dual record attempts, I guess. So we're gonna, if you guys like it, comment down below and we will do more of these, because I actually really liked it. But I will catch you guys on the next one. And guys, remember, like I always say, your sneakers are made to be worn. I've been wearing more of mine lately, so wear them. Senior out.